Ladies and gentlemen, believers, hivelings, and everybody in between, welcome to another episode of the Bothered Man podcast. I am your host, the Outlier Isaac. Here today, we have a reunion of sorts from from a different time. I'm here with easily my longest childhood friend. We met in band camp the summer of '06, or as we like to call it, DX summer of '06. We have a lot in common. The only thing we don't have in common is taste in sports teams because he's a Seahawks fan and I'm a Cowboys fan, and I'm very happy for his Seahawks this year. Honestly, I've matured since middle school. I really have. Like I don't hate on other teams like I used to. So with us today is my boy Ant. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm responding to somebody that considers T Mac a steal, and I don't think he was a steal at all. I think he was one of the top running backs, not running backs, one of the top receivers that came out of this draft. So
You talking about McMillan?
yeah,
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know. He was top. He went to what? Ohio State, right? Yeah.
Arizona.
Oh, right. But yeah. So I mean, that's he was one of the top. They were touting him in the draft, so that's not surprising. So
Oh, absolutely not.
speaking of surprises, the, is there any, are there any really good besides your team? Because you guys are what 11-4. What's your record?
We are currently 13-3.
Okay, you're 13-3. Is that a believable 13-3, or is it just like the whole league? Because honestly, I've seen a lot of teams that have double digit wins, and I'm honestly not sure. Like
I
I don't know if
think
it's really good because the Eagles have double digit wins, but we know they're trash. And I'm not
uh,
saying that as a Cowboys fan. I'm saying that after watching,
you're saying that as a
no,
Cowboys
I
fan.
watch their
It's
games and
okay.
I'm like, they get lucky.
No,
Honestly,
their defense is just that good.
they gave up. Well, we dropped 21 on them and shut them out. So is it really good?
Yeah, and
24 actually.
here's why. Here's
We
why I
dropped
say that.
24 unanswered on them. So are they really good?
Because y'all
And
should
our
have got
and
that
we're
last
trash.
score was really based off of short field.
Wait, which one?
The last score y'all got was off of a short field.
You talking about
So
the field goal or the Dak Prescott game time touchdown?
the field goal I believe was on the short field. That was after the fumble on special teams. And here's why I say that.
I was also at the buzzer too.
You say that, but that almost dismisses how good the Cowboys offense is.
Oh, I know how good it is.
But
I'm well
I'm
aware.
saying you mentioning that almost dismisses that because if you look at Seattle, who has the number two defense in the league, 2 weeks ago, did you see what happened?
Uh,
Matt Stafford threw for over 400 yards. Puka Nakua got like 230. That's not a typical top two, top three defense thing to see, but you're going to have that. Granted, we did have the game against Baker Mayfield again, which was I don't think we had Nicky Minori. I want to say that Witherspoon was injured. Tariq was also injured. We didn't have Julian Love, so yeah. But now we're seeing what this defense can do when they're actually full health. I don't even want to talk about the first Rams game. I want to talk about the second game. I want to talk about the first Rams game. How many times can you see your starting quarterback throw four interceptions and you literally be a missed field goal away from winning that game?
uh, if
You
Dak
can't
Prescott
find too many
if
instances.
Dak Prescott throws more than one
Dak Prescott
interception,
throws two interceptions, the game is over. Just put a
yeah,
fork
we're
in
not
it.
winning that game. That's just how that goes. Honestly,
Seattle is tied for first in turnovers.
I who's the other team y'all are tied with? Because we haven't turned the ball over a
The
lot.
Buccaneers.
That yeah, they have turned the ball over a lot, which is amazing considering the season we had. The fact that most of the reason why our season went the way it went is honestly because of the atrocious defense.
Yeah.
Honestly, what it was. Dak Prescott was on his stuff. I like I said, even at the beginning of the year when we traded away Micah Parsons, I was like, first of all, I still stand where I stand on that. Was like, look, we have plenty of pass. You can get a pass rusher anywhere. Plus, if you really think about it, he from the view from the game, the only game with Micah that I watched, which was the Cowboys and Packers game, he was deemed ineffective. So like, I'm like, what did we really miss? That's just my
Uh,
thought. I know a lot.
what did
I
you
know a lot
really
of people say,
miss?
"Well, we had an All-Pro pass rush and all that," but also at the
I want
same
to show
time,
you something. Let's. You want to know what you missed? Did my now correct me if I'm wrong. Micah Parsons missed a few games last year, correct?
yeah,
And during that time period that Micah Parsons was injured, I want to say it was Dak Prescott said we effing suck, correct?
oh no, because we couldn't
Now,
move
now
anywhere.
hold on,
No,
walk with me,
because at the
walk with me,
same
walk with
time,
me.
at the no, I'm walking with you, but at the same time, let's stop. While we're walking, let's stop for a second. At the same time, we weren't able to do anything. We were rendered useless both offensively and defensively in certain games.
Now, here's where make my point. Michael Parsons comes back. If I'm not mistaken, that defense amped up big time after he came back. Did y'all make the playoffs last year?
No, we didn't. The
What
last
was your
time we made
record?
the 7-10.
What was your record before he came back? Because I'm pretty sure it was
I
like 3 games.
I hang on, let me look at because the last time we made the playoffs was 2023, and we had a healthy Micah, and he didn't do shit in the playoff game, and we got 48 dropped on.
Here's my thing with Micah Parsons. I don't think he fit the Cowboys scheme when it came down to it. Micah Parsons is without a doubt a top 5 defender in the league. There's
Yeah,
no
no,
doubt
yeah, no,
about it.
absolutely,
Because you can
absolutely.
see you can see the difference in the Packers defense since he tore his ACL. I think that I don't know if you're going to find another Micah Parsons. And what Cowboys have, what, 2 first-round picks next year?
Yeah, 14. Well, last I saw was like 18 and 23.
So you may not find a Micah Parsons, but I think you can do well without him.
I mean, we showed signs, like we showed
Yeah,
signs of it.
there's a lot of talent there. Like I'm really a big fan of Overshown.
Yeah, yes,
Overshown is a
yes.
dog.
I love Overshown. Um, yeah, I like
Um,
the fact that
the rest of that defense, I don't know. What's your starter corner?
Revel, Sharon Revel, Siobhan
No,
Revel, he's a rookie, but he was good. We also have Josh Butler who's coming back from an ACL tear. He was good. Like I said, we got Kenny Clark is proving his worth in the trade.
Quentin Williams.
Quentin Williams is also proving his worth since we got him. You know, like
Y'all just need some edge rushers at this
yeah,
point.
honestly, because we got our interior.
The interior is
Yeah,
Kenny, you got Kenny Clark, Quentin Williams coming straight at you in the front, in the middle.
right.
That's scary.
Yeah.
So you got those two there. You got the offense is pretty much set. So really, the thing that the Cowboys are going to have to deal with going into this off season is one, getting rid of Matt Eberflus.
That to be literally as soon like
Priority
Monday
number one.
morning. Monday morning, that's the news I want to see.
No, forget Monday morning. He shouldn't make it out of he shouldn't make it out of tomorrow.
No, I 100%
Forget
agree.
Black Monday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like bro,
100% agree.
like you don't even come into the locker room at the end of the game. You're fired.
Like, I don't know what
Matt
I don't know whose
Eberflus,
fucking bright idea that was.
Jerry Jones.
I don't. Yeah, I was.
Like I think y'all have a good coach,
Yeah,
and
I
I
like
know it's
Scotty. I like Brian Schottenheimer. I really do. I really
uh.
do.
So I think it'll be interesting. The NFC what East should be very interesting next year. I think the Commanders are going to bounce back. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be hard to call next year for y'all division because the Giants should be
Better. They should have
improving. They have
Scadaboo and
Scadaboo back.
yeah,
Dart, if he doesn't do anything stupid, will be fine.
yeah,
You get neighbors back.
yeah.
You add another receiver over there, tight end. You add some more weapons for him to really start cooking and get that defense really going. Yeah, the
Uh,
Giants are. It's not going to be. It's really not going to be an easy call. Your division might be what the NFC West is this year.
yeah, I don't know what to expect. I just know that like we have minor things because our offense is fine. The other thing we need to do is re-sign George Pickens because that's like a match made in heaven. Him, Dak, and CD are like a match made in heaven. If you ask
So
me.
if it comes down to you can only have one of them because eventually it's going to come there. Which one are you keeping, Pickens or CD?
They're
'Cause I don't know how your cap. I don't know how your cap is looking. How much longer does CD have with y'all?
I know we just re-signed him. What was
Okay,
it?
so you good.
We just re-signed him last year. No,
Okay,
it was either last year or the year before.
yeah, you should be fine. Yeah.
Because because it was like 1 year, it was his contract status was unsure before the season started. Then by the time the season started, we fixed something. Last year was Dak, like because before the Browns, because I remember our first game with the Browns, we weren't sure if we were going to pay Dak, but we did, and so they're both to be good. I think they both have like 2 years. CD must have 2 years, and I think Dak has like three.
Well, do you have a good 2 year? I think you got a good 2 year window.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I just know we need to resign Pickens because I like Jalen Tolbert. I like all the guys we have, but having somebody who's just as effective as CD, if not slightly more,
He's
is like
definitely your deep guy.
yeah, yeah,
Like if you,
because two of his play like
it's an 80-20, bro.
he's also our clutch guy because most of those if you watch most of the year most of those years, most of the throughout the season, when we needed clutch plays, it was a slant to Pickens right over the middle, and it was unstoppable to set us up in good field position. And then plus he had that one catch, that big catch against the Eagles, which put us in a good position. You
Hmm.
know, so there's a lot of potential there that I would like to see from him, and I honestly would love to keep him if we could.
Yo, these refs suck, bro.
Which rough.
The NFL refs. Cade Otton tripped over on his own 2 feet, and they called pass interference on the defense.
I mean, officiating. I don't think there's any more officiating bad than NBA officiating. That's why I stopped watching the NBA because, because I saw a video. What's his name? Shy Gillis, Shy Alexander.
Yeah, he's basically James Harden, the new James Harden, with how many
So
times he
it's
gets to
like
the line.
he went up for a shot. He went up for a shot. The guy, the defender jumped into him. I guess as he was coming down, he kicked his leg out and made contact with the defender, and they called the foul. And I'm like, and then also the concept of modern now, like, what do you mean you're jumping into the defender to get a shot? To get what is? I don't. It
Weak,
doesn't compute with me.
weak.
That's why I can't do it. I can't do it. And that's not even say I was a I'm a big basketball guy. I just remember I just have a certain preference of what I like to see. I prefer the guys driving to the hole and you know, dealing with contact. Not just get contact just because you want to go to the line to make it easy. This is my opinion. Speaking of easy, you see how your boys put it on put it on Alabama. I
Where's
I
my belt?
I laughed. I had so I was enjoying that so much. I ordered I haven't had. I'm trying to eat healthier, and so with we're trying to eat healthy, I decided, you know what, this game is so good. I'm having so much fun. I'm in such a good mood. Let me order a pizza. I ordered a pizza at halftime of that game. So and continue to watch them just y'all might they might Fernando Mendoza's that guy.
Yeah.
Like I'm not just saying
Will
that
it
because he won the
translate to
Heisman,
the NFL? I don't know, but yes,
but
he's
like
legit a dog.
he is. He really is. That whole team has has skill. That whole team is complete. It's probably the most complete team I've seen because I watched, even though they did win, Oregon versus Texas Tech. The downfall of that is like Dan Lanning goes. Dan Lanning's like Dan Campbell. He wants to be gritty and go for it on fourth down all the time. And it's like, while you're capable of doing it, it's like, bro, like sometimes you just got to punt.
Yeah.
You know, like I understand fourth and short, you can debate about it, but like every fourth down, like every single fourth down you're going for, I understand like they can't stop you, but while I was watching it, Texas Tech's defense was the only thing that just about showed up because they were going for it and they were stopping them on fourth down a lot, even though they were losing the game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's something you gotta mitigate because you turn the ball over on fourth down, you put it right back in the hands of Indiana, and they go and score. Like the game can get out of hand quick.
Right.
Although I knew they were probably, I saw somebody else say this, and I kind of figured it too. It's like when Alabama tried to get them to jump off sides early in the game, I was like, yeah, and like I don't know what did y'all think? This isn't just another team. They're not. They're more disciplined than this. You know what I
Right.
mean? I don't know what they tried to accomplish by doing that.
It's that TikTok challenge that I've been seeing a lot lately.
Yeah, yeah.
That
It
junk
is
is
a good.
funny. That is kind of funny though. Like
It
one was
is.
like trying to get the waves to jump off side.
Yeah, yeah. It is a good one. It is a good challenge. It is a good challenge. But like it was pretty refreshing because remember, I don't know if we talked about the playoff much on here, but I said Alabama didn't belong. And that's not because, again, not because I'm a hater, but because you can't go in there
This
with
is
three
a
losses.
hater.
No, it's not. You shouldn't have gone in there with three losses. And one of those losses being your championship game where you got killed, like that don't make sense.
The
I
issue
know.
was this year. Here's the issue this year.
I Go
The
ahead. What
record
was
the
the issue?
records this year were not great. And I mean, you were gonna have a big storm, a big issue
Fallout
if
anyway.
yeah, because people are already mad because JMU made it this year.
Okay, I want to get here. I'm gonna let you continue, but I want to
Tulane
get to
made
that
it.
too. I want to get to the both of
Notre
those.
Dame didn't make it.
I'm starting to understand people's perspective of Notre Dame being in the conference, but the thing with Notre Dame is like they always will have an advantage because they play everybody. You know what I mean? They're not in a
But that doesn't
conference.
help your SOV though.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. It doesn't. So I agree they should be in a conference, and if any conference they should be in, it's probably the ACC because that's where they play basketball in.
I was gonna say Big Ten because that's really Big Ten seems to be, in my opinion, the best conference.
Oh yeah, no, no, yeah.
Because when you think about it, Big Ten
They
last
produced the
year,
last two national champions in Michigan and Ohio State.
right? Who was it before Michigan?
So it was Michigan, Ohio. It was Ohio State, Michigan, Georgia twice. Then I think one of them was Clemson. One of them was out. One of them was
Yeah,
Clemson.
Bama had like two, I think one or two in there.
Yeah.
But I
Let
think
me.
that the Big Ten, even when you look at the top teams, you got. I'm not even gonna say IU right now because clearly they're the number one team, but they came out of the blue.
Which one?
Yeah,
Indiana.
last year, yeah,
Well, no,
last year
they
they
kind of built.
really
They built off what they had last year.
right, but I would think they were even in the conversation last year for the playoffs.
They were in the playoffs. They just got eliminated by Notre Dame in the first round.
Shoot, you right.
They were in there.
But even then, that's just
Which
a two
top
year.
me.
That's just a 2 year span. Like when you look at the SEC, okay, Vanderbilt, but you take out you go out of Vanderbilt. Who else? Who else has been a team that has like come out of the blues to become a powerhouse over there? Like it's been Bama, freaking Florida ain't been relevant since Tim Tebow.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's been Bama. Who else is over there? Bama, Georgia,
Alabama, Georgia, LSU,
LSU for a
Tennessee.
year. So I ain't counting them either. LSU was literally Joe Burrow
That one
before
year, they had
after.
that one really good year of Joe Burrow.
I have to mention Wookie. Yes, I know. She's literally been in there the entire time. You didn't hear me yelling her get out my bag, and I just gave up.
Yeah, Georgia. Like so, the last ones were Ohio State this year, then Michigan, Georgia twice. 2021 it was Alabama. Then before that it was LSU, Clemson. Yeah, Clemson 2018. That was when Clemson beat Bama 44-16. And then before that it was Alabama, that game in overtime. Then before that it was Clemson. I think that was a Deshaun Watson game.
All right, so hold that thought because I really want to make sure I'm giving this the actual I'm make sure historically accurate.
For what?
So
For
just over the last
national champions?
no, I'm talking about just in the conference champions all around.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
here's what we have.
Right.
20 so this year is Georgia.
This year Georgia.
Last
Last
year was
year,
Georgia.
yeah, yeah.
23 was Alabama, and I think that was the year that what's the dude? Bryce was quarterback.
Yeah.
22 was Georgia. 21 was Alabama. 2020 was Alabama. 2019 was the Joe Burrows and the Jamar Chase and the Justin Jefferson team. Like that was an anomaly of a year when you think about the fact that look at their offense.
Yeah.
Like that's a whole anomaly of a year because I'm not going to say them against the 2011.
Which one? Which team?
LSU.
Yeah, the 2019 LSU. Yeah.
Like every year that you see a different team other than Bama and Georgia, you can name the quarterback. 2018 Bama, 2017 Georgia, 2016, 2015, 2014 Alabama, 2013 Cam Newton.
Yeah. Yeah.
2012 Alabama, 2011 LSU, 2010 Auburn.
That
09
was 2010. That was Cam.
No, 2010 was hold on.
2010 was
2013.
Cam.
No, 2010 was Cam. Who was 2013?
2013 when Auburn won it.
Yeah.
That was probably Jarrett Stidham. That was either Jarrett Stidham. No, that was either Jarrett Stidham or Bo Nix.
It was not Bo Nix.
It may have been Jarrett Stidham then.
Oh, it must have been Jarrett Stidham because that's definitely not Bo Nix. Bo Nix, are you okay?
Hang on. No, I just want to make sure because they had Trey Mason.
Didn't he go to Oregon?
Oh, Nick? Yeah, he transferred to Oregon after that. SEC championship game that year was Auburn and Missouri. That was in Missouri was 11-1. Let me see. That was
who was the quarterback again? Jeremy Johnson, Jonathan Wallace, Nick Marshall, Tucker Tuberville, and Ben Durand.
The quarterback. I'm trying to find the quarterback for. I can't even find this dude's name. The quarterback for where is it? Oh, here we go. Jesus Christ.
Nick Marshall.
James Franklin. Wait, Nick Marshall in 2013?
Nick Marshall was the starting quarterback in 2013.
Right. That was kick six year.
Who?
That was the kick six year.
Oh, okay.
That was the kick six year. And then
Danny Coates was the starting receiver. CJ Uzama.
James Franklin was a quarterback at Missouri that year. That year they played Auburn in the national championship game.
Like you say, James Franklin? Like James Franklin?
No, there was no like this is 2013. There was a player named James Franklin. He went to
okay.
He went to
Dee Ford was on this team. Jonathan Jones, cornerback.
Yeah, Nick Marshall. Yeah, Nick Marshall was on that team.
Yo, guess who the kicker was?
Who?
Cody Parkey. They had Cody Parkey and Daniel Carlson on the same team, bro.
Yeah, on the Auburn team, yeah.
Yes.
Carl Lawson was on this team. Yeah, but yeah, the SEC is not as powerful as it was anymore.
Yeah, that was a weird year then, because like you look at
this was a weird year. Like
Dee Ford, like their top picks were Dee Ford, Greg Robinson to the Trey Mason, and then Jay Prosh. That was their 4 picks.
It was a weird year.
And undrafted was Chris Davis to the Chargers and Cody Parkey to the Colts. But even then, you got one another year of who the heck are you? The 2010 Bama, then 09 was Bama, 08 was Florida, which you know.
Yep. I think
Tim
07 was
Tebow.
Florida too, right?
Huh?
07 was Florida too,
Oh,
wasn't
seven
it?
was LSU.
Was that
There was
Jamarcus?
a 07 was Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what it
Oh,
was.
06 was Florida, but I think that was freaking that wasn't Tebow's. That
That was Lee.
was yeah, that's Chris Leak. But since '09, Bama has literally run the SEC.
And now they don't because of this beautiful thing called parity.
No, it's called NIL.
That too. And I love it personally. I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect because it does bring that perfect amount of parity because parity created this beautiful thing we have this year where there's no Ohio State, there's no Georgia, and there's no Alabama. And again, I say this, and I don't care if I sound like a hater. Alabama didn't belong in there anyway because you had 3 losses, one of them being your championship game.
And
You
straight up
stay,
got belt.
and they stay in, but BYU losing their championship game, but they're out, and they were
Yep.
higher ranked. That doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense. But I told people like even if Alabama gets lucky against Oklahoma, they're not beating Indiana. They weren't going to beat Indiana.
Indiana might just take it and win it all this year.
I wouldn't be surprised honestly because
I'm
some
literally
people are
trying to
saying
think who
Oregon,
else
and
would
I'm
be.
like, if Oregon better figure out how to, because the thing is, he does take facts, but it's what he does the next play after that. He will roll out and just dish the ball, throw a dime to somewhere where it shouldn't be, and get like the way I described it is like first down, he'll take a sack. Second, it'll be like so it's like second and 15. Second down, he'll get it like he'll get like 14 of the yards back, so it's third and one. And then third and one, they get the first down, and then they just keep doing that
Yeah.
until they score. That's hard to beat. Well, you got a guy who doesn't regress during the drive.
Because you think that you already got it, you got the drive done, and then boom, it's first down.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's amazing to watch, honestly. Really amazing to watch. So, like I said, the Final Four is Oregon, Indiana, and then it's Ole Miss versus Miami. Um, Not too surprised, honestly. I mean, kind of, but I had Indiana beating Georgia in the national championship game. But to see Georgia lose in the way they did, like I don't know, it's kind of a shock to the system. It has to be a shock to the system because I don't think anybody expected Georgia to lose. But that's not to say Ole Miss isn't good. I'm not going to put that out there. Miami, I am surprised by Miami because I didn't believe in Carson Beck. Like I watched him play at Georgia, and I was like, someone was like, he just can't. There's just something missing about him. But I was wrong. I was wrong.
Sometimes it just takes the right system.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does. And speaking of being wrong, a lot of people, everybody was wrong about James Madison and Tulane. I don't care. Everybody was wrong about that in the way that
A
like
Tulane game, I can
the
see why people
Tulane
felt
game, I
vindicated.
understand, but that James Madison game, they put up 500 yards on the boys. They put up 250 in the first half in a game they were supposed to get killed in. Which honestly, if you drop 34 and they drop what, like 50, 50 what? You know, hang on,
I forget what it was.
What was the final of that game? Yeah, they only lost by 17. They lost 34 to 51.
I'm still listening to you. I'm over here doing stuff for church at the same time.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought James Matt. That's not. I mean, 51 is bad, but still losing by 17. You know, when people say you didn't belong, and dropping 34 in the process, that's honestly pretty solid if you ask me.
Yeah,
It's a very solid performance. So I am ashamed of Texas Tech though. How you not score? How you just look bad doing it? You're trying to.
they did get shut out.
He did.
Like getting shut out as a P well P I was about to say P5 is really P4 now.
Yeah,
As a P14, it's crazy to me.
I don't understand it either. Don't understand it either.
And then for people to talk about how well the G5 teams don't really deserve to make it because the games won't
Right,
be good.
they try to start a campaign to say no more G5. Paul Feinbaum's stupid ass is trying to start a campaign to say no more G5 teams. I said why? So they can put below average SEC teams in there so they can get blown out. That's not going to do your conference any favors. And the other thing was Tulane and JMU. I wanted to say was they did their job. They did what you're supposed to do. What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to go in there and you're supposed to play who's on your schedule and win those games. That's what Tulane and JMU did. And they won their conferences. Now, a lot of you are saying, well, it was all thrown off because the ACC tiebreaker. I don't care about that. Even if Duke won their conference, Duke won their conference at 7-5. They weren't getting in the playoffs. Okay, who cares? I don't blame the ACC for being trash. Or like I don't blame the ACC for being trash from these other teams getting it.
Duke
I
shouldn't
don't.
have been in there in the first place. I hate how they had it set up
Which one?
where in the ACC championship it really should be the top two teams in your entire conference.
Yeah, I agree.
So the fact that Miami didn't get the opportunity to play in the game is crazy to me, but that's just my opinion on
Like
it.
I said, it's strange. I don't understand it either. But again, you can't fault that on you can't blame the group of five teams for that. It ain't got nothing to do with that. They
Yeah.
got their own conferences that they play in and that they won respectively. JMU won the Sun Belt, Tulane won the American. You know, y'all want to be in the playoffs so bad when your damn conference. Seriously. Don't just get in there for brand purposes. Like if somebody tried to tell me, oh, because they're a bigger brand, it's like fuck the brand. Win games. Win games. That's the whole point. That's the whole reason why we're here. The point is to win games, is it not?
Yep.
Like that's what the point of this crap is to win games. And they did. So yeah, pretty sure. Like I said, I'm pretty sure what's the name is gonna win.
They're gonna change it up again.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're probably gonna expand it again. But it was just a lot of horrendous takes between the start of this and where we're at now. Like Joel Klatt said, he thought the NCAA tournament was a joke, like the March Madness tournament was a joke because of because it's a one and done, and you have all these other teams, and that you have every team from like all the conferences in there, and most of those teams don't make it out of the first round. I said, bro, like, but that's the point. Some of them do. The beauty of that is some of them do. Like he said, he doesn't want to see a Cinderella in football. It's like I kind of do
I think that's just preference though.
yeah, that's what I said. You know, you don't like a Cinderella, that's fine. You can enjoy your fucking elitist football. I want to see the game. I want to see a team fucking scare the bejesus out of a bigger team. You know what I mean? I love
Yeah.
that shit. Personally, I love that shit. I love that shit personally. I really do. Like what Florida State did to Alabama this year at the beginning of the year, I love that. Not because it was Alabama, but because like I love it an unranked team just showing off, just pulling up on just playing a ranked team and just driving them. That's just making them look bad. I think that's awesome. That's awesome. Speaking of awesome,
It's
Uh,
almost game time.
oh, wait, what time do you guys play? You guys play what? A couple of minutes,
Eight
right?
o'clock. Hmm.
You said you guys play. Yeah, we'll be done by then. Speaking of which, um, Hiroshi Tanahashi is retired. His retirement match is tonight.
Oh, Gross Kings tonight.
Wrestle Kingdom is well, it's in the morning. It's at 2 a.m. I'll be at work, so I'll be watching it. But yeah,
Hey, you been working?
yeah, night shift. I've been working night shift since March.
No, I'm saying you still been working this whole time.
Yeah, I never stopped.
Oh, yeah, we've been on shutdown.
Uh, oh, for a holiday. Oh wait, where? Wait, shutdown. Where? Wait, what
I'm
you
at
are?
I'm at Newport News.
Are y'all on shutdown?
Huh?
Are y'all on shut like for the winter?
Holiday shutdown, yeah.
Oh, okay, because I know it ain't no government shutdown. Otherwise, I wouldn't be getting paid. So y'all are.
You work for the government.
I keep remembering
Remember that.
you guys are private, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay, so y'all are on holiday. That okay.
Should have fell asleep in his bag. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah, I've been working this whole time. And anyway, but
You
yeah, I
probably
only
can't tell
watched it.
me. I got a question for you and that. But that's just when I ask that when we come off.
Okay. Hiroshi Tanahashi is retiring. Um, he's had some of my favorite matches of all time. His final match is against Take a Wild Guess. Take a Wild Guess is who is against. Take a Wild Guess. Just stop it. You had to
Tana
you had to guess. If you had to guess, that's who his final match will be against.
Naito.
No, it is not. That would be awesome, but it's not against Naito.
Takeshita.
No, no, no,
Kenny Omega.
no, no, it's not. Wait, are you? Oh wow, we really are out of it.
I'm out of the loop, dog. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, you're good. It's against Okada.
Huh?
It's against Okada.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah, because they had a series of matches which probably one of the best match series I've ever seen. Maybe like top three of like multiple where the same people have more than three matches. Because of them, and then Carol Noir and Ilya Dragunov, that one was pretty good. But yeah, this one is yeah. Oh, obviously, and Okada and Omega, but yeah, they're doing that's what they're doing. Also, Takeshita is defending his belt against uh, Yota Tsuji. There, also they're having his retirement ceremony there. And Osprey and Omega are expected to be there for that. They also said there's a special guest. I'm hoping it's Ibushi, but he's also recovering from a broken femur, so there's no
Mm.
telling. Could be Shibata, honestly, because considering that they say a top guest, I'm thinking it might be Nakamura because Shibata, Nakamura, and Tanahashi all came up at around the same time. So
Yeah.
I'll be surprised by that. But other than that, I've managed to successfully avoid politics, except save for
Same here.
today. Like my life is actually better. The only stress in my life right now was watching the Cowboys play, and the season's over. So I'm free until March when March Madness starts. you
I
know,
look at a lot of the stuff now when it comes down to politics. I'm like, okay.
yeah. At this point, it's like, oh, y'all are just okay with whatever's going on. Y'all just don't care at this point. You
He's
know,
doing what he would said he would do. I
doing what he said
mean,
he would do, and nobody gives a fuck. Great, great, fantastic. Way to stand in your principles there, guys. Way to say, oh, like this, we need to fight pedophiles. Okay, they're in the government. Never mind, we're good. They share the same beliefs as I do, so we're good. Really good. It's really fun. Really, really good. Really good. Anywho, I'm gonna let you go. Like I said, I know this was a short one, people, but I gotta let him get locked in for his game.
game day.
Yeah,
Go Hawks.
yeah. I gotta
All
let
my
him get
homies
last
hate the
chance of that.
49ers. See.
Yeah. So I really hope y'all win. Hope y'all see. Like I said,
Oh,
I don't care who it is. Just please beat the Eagles. Please
I
beat
didn't
the
even say
Eagles.
how much fun I had at the game Sunday.
Oh, you look like it was a fun time.
Dog, it was a
Bank of
blast.
America Stadium is nice. I've been there a
Beautiful.
couple times. It's nice. It's nice.
That was my first. I've drove past it so many doggone times. It just felt good to actually be there.
Yeah, it's nice. My goal is to get to AT&T Stadium. That is the goal. Good old Cowboys game. Also, hopefully Dak Prescott wins the MVP because he fucking deserves it with the year he had. I don't care anybody says. Also, let me ask you, as an objective person, do does the argument for is there a comparison for Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott?
There's two different quarterbacks.
Okay,
I think Jalen Hurts is slightly more athletic.
yeah. Well, I would say yes, but you got to remember Dak also has a metal in his leg because of that
Yeah,
one time.
I mean, but Jalen Hurts has always been more athletic than Dak.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He's more athletic. He's probably stronger,
Yeah. Well,
but Dak is definitely a more pure
everybody's strong when they
passer.
have 200-pound guys pushing them from behind over a line. But
Well, you got to have some like you see a lot of quarterbacks don't be doing it. Seattle, we do switch push. We just don't use Sam Darnold.
right,
We
right,
use AJ.
harder.
Which I mean,
I
I
think
think it
Dak,
works great with a tight end. So
yeah, is Dak. Would you agree Dak is the better passer?
he, without a doubt,
That that's mostly the argument I see that Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback because he's a better passer. Like, bro,
he's
going
not a better
over
passer.
going over 7 in the second half is not make you it's fucking shite.
Especially when you have, I think the Eagles have a very comparable.
You have two of the best receivers in the league in
Yeah,
AJ
he
Brown.
has the weapon.
You have
The
you have
arsenal is pretty comparable.
two of the best. One of them probably the most unguardable receiver in the league in AJ Brown.
Honestly, I
The
think
other
Eagles
one,
probably have a better supporting cast on offense
for
because I think y'all
offensively,
have pretty much when it comes to receivers is pretty comparable. Tight ends pretty comparable.
yeah,
The advantage goes to the running back,
yeah.
and the Eagles have Saquon.
But this year Saquon was very pedestrian. Would you agree compared to last year?
He's injured. He's hurt. You can tell.
Like now or
Yeah,
like
he's
the
hurt.
whole
He's been
season?
hurt for a while.
So he
He's
isn't
hurt.
playing.
He's been playing hurt all season. I believe it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
It's just his man curse. Come on now.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
why
I.
like people
Speaking
was
of which,
looking
I
at should
did.
we have
Speaking of which,
JSN as the Madden cover guy? I'm like, heck no. Let's not do that. We'd have
speaking
had
of which,
two Seahawks from Madden. I'm good.
I got Madden by the way. So
I've been playing it.
you have been.
I've been playing. Been playing around with the sliders.
Yeah, I'm playing it myself, trying to
Playing
get
on all
used.
Madden is too easy.
I've been playing it myself, trying to get it used to it.
Bro,
Um,
one game my running back had like 195. I was like, the heck, this is boring. Let me make this harder on myself.
yeah.
And I play on all Madden.
Well, I play on All Pro because I know. I'm like at the
Go
point
ahead
where
and
it's
just
like,
move it up. It's no different.
oh really?
You might just have to turn down the interception sliders, but that's about it. Because you throw it to the defense, it's 9 times out of 10 get picked off.
On
That's really
Madden.
the hardest part. The line can be a little bit iffy, but other than that, it's harder to play on NCAA, and that's crazy to me. I
Yeah,
have a harder time playing NCAA than I do
yeah.
Madden.
I hate throwing deep balls in NCAA. Hate it because every time, there's no
You
separate.
gotta know that you got it. Like
Yeah,
if you're like one on
cause
one and it's like you're like lockstep, don't do it. But like if you can see your guy has a step, take the
it's
shot.
like that, and then it's like, well, obviously throwing a double coverage is stupid, but also for some reason sometimes it just fucking works.
If you
But
that really works if you have
also
a
also
fantastic specialist.
also and see also like so like when you're running fade routes, right, or goes, and it's like their corner doesn't check them. The corner like is basically like pressing them out the line, then lets them go. And that I always like don't throw it there because I'm pretty sure that safety's going to jump on it like that and it's going to get picked.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of ridiculous,
Oh, he got a. I thought that was.
but yeah, I paid and got it. It's fun though. I'm having fun. I'm trying to do the export thing, whereas like because I did a Road to Glory, create a player. I'm in my senior season now with my player, and I'm see if I can export them to that. That's mainly that's mainly the reason I got it because I was gonna export them. See how efficient that is.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's always good to see you, man.
Always.
Always good to see you.
I'm always just let me know. I'm always willing to get up here.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
I'll be talking about how I'm trying to figure out what I want to do on my page.
Yeah,
Think about doing a day in the life of a
I got to
musician.
get more. I'm trying to get more. I'm trying to branch out and get more guests, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's mostly what I'd be doing. Just scouring Twitter for people I want to talk to. You know, and so, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna figure this out, man.
Absolutely.
We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna get to that goal we always talked about. So, all right, man. You take care of yourself. All right. Good
All
luck.
right, we'll do.
Who y'all play tonight?
The Whiners.
Oh, right, 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 right.
So your pops probably watching too.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I was actually about to call him and you know, uh, wish
I
him
need to
good
win this
luck.
game because then I got if we lose, then I got to go to work Monday and I got to hear about it.
Yeah.
I got
Also,
two foremans and then the lady that works across from me. They're all 49er fans. So
Tampa's leaving, by
somebody's
the way.
talking trash on Monday. I'm hoping
Tampa's
it's
leaving
me.
WWE, by the way.
Huh?
Tampa is leaving WWE, by the way.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, that's contract.
It is what it is.
Yep. Yeah.
You gonna always have people that are underutilized. I don't get into it like that anymore.
No, neither do I. It's
Plus,
why
he up there.
it's kind of why I lock into AEW more in the way of like, look, I don't care about contracts. Is the wrestling good? If I'm being for real, is the wrestling good? And honestly, SC2 was really good this year. If you're looking to get back into wrestling or check out the matches from the Continental Classic, they were really good from this year. Highly recommended.
I'm on my binge of watching old WWE pay-per-views now.
Ah,
Who ready?
all right,
That's my cue.
all right, brother.
All
You
right,
take care of yourself.
will do.
Peace. All right.
Peace.
Thanks y'all for joining us. We'll see y'all next time.